Well, as we get deeper into the month of December, temperatures will continue to drop. We know winter weather will be here before we know it. And with that in mind, area hotels are collecting some much needed clothing to help those in need. Here with more now, Ashley Cavender, Visit Johnson City Event Coordinator. And Ashley, always fun to have you back on the show.
Love being here.
And I love that you guys are doing this. You've been doing this for a few years now and continues to really grow and be so needed here in our community.
Yeah, we've done it in a lot of different capacities, whether it be, veteran focused or in the summer with flip-flops. But this one, we obviously are focusing on the winter drive aspect and the cold weather coming. So we're just really excited to partner with the two local nonprofits, the ETSU Downtown Day Center and Clinic, and also the Salvation Army, and all the hotels. It's basically an amazing opportunity for the tourism industry to give back to their local community.
And so these hotels are kind of those collection sites, so people can drop off these items and really looking for the essentials.
Yeah, of course. So it's toboggans, blankets, and gloves, and all new items. And basically anyone in the community can bring to any of the hotels listed. Guests that are staying there can bring them in. We've seen that over at Courtyard, a lot of the guests are going over to Academy and then bringing items in. So we've already collected a couple of trash bags full. So yeah.
Which is nice because obviously they've enjoyed our community, and what a great way to kind of give back to that community.
Yeah, definitely. So we're really grateful for the partnerships with the hotels and to be the facilitating organization to make it all happen. So.
What has the response been like over the years from the recipients of these different needed items?
Just gratitude, I think especially this time of year when everything's so chaotic and the holidays and everything, and for us to be able to have the opportunity to be that facilitator and get those items to them that are much needed, we can basically just say, here you go, and they don't have to worry about sourcing and doing all the collecting and all of that. So.
And I think there's just some different populations too that this hits. That's just, it's really nice that they're not forgotten. These, adults maybe that might need a little extra.
Yeah, the Salvation Army and the ETSU Downtown Day Center and Clinic, they serve a wide variety of at-risk community members. So, just having the items present and people can take them as needed, I think it'll, give them a little lift, and we're happy to help facilitate that. So.
All right, and this is kind of the final stretch.
Yep, last week.
So what happens then is it Saturday is the last day?
Yeah, until the 10th, and that's this Saturday. Yes, this Saturday. And then from there, we'll have a event, a media event. We will have the organizations present, and we will hand over those items to them, and we'll continue on.
All right, so this week, as you're out and about, you could pick up some different things and blankets, and of course, so many stores right now offering great deals, so you might even be able to pick up a couple of those things.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing so far things are coming along nicely.
They are. We need more. Our goal's 500. I definitely think we're gonna, exceed that number. But yeah, we would love for, if you're out doing your holiday shopping, just grab a couple extra items and drop them by one of the local hotels.
All right. And the hotels are just nicely spaced all over town, so you don't have to go far. We'll give everybody the information. As she said, this is going on through Saturday. Here is a list of all the hotels that are taking part. You can see them right there. And of course, those donations going to those different organizations here in town. Ashley, thanks so much for what you do.
Thank you.
All right, we're back with more of Daytime right after this.